is where the fun begins.
What's up, guys? My name's Tony, aka Star Wars Sith, and welcome to another episode of Sith Talk, where we talk Star Wars news, rumors, and coming soons. Today we have on the show Christopher from Seriously Star Wars. How you doing, Chris?
Hey, Tony. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Thanks
All right,
for
so
having me
tell
on,
us a
man.
little. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your channel, what your channel focuses on, and where we can find you at.
Okay, so on my channel, Seriously Star Wars, you can find me YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok and Twitter, all Seriously Star Wars or Seriously SW on Instagram and Twitter. But on my channel, I review anything Star Wars, mostly Funko Pops, but I do review other things like Black Series figures, Mission Fleet figures. I've reviewed some ceramic glasses, so pretty much anything Star Wars that I find, and I think you guys will like. I review on my channel, so very similar to yours, I think, Tony.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, no, for sure. All right, so everyone that comes on the show, I'm going to ask them the same 3 questions. So the first question is, what is your favorite Star Wars movie? So out of all 11 films, what's your number 1?
Empire Strikes Back, by far.
Nice. And why Empire? I mean, it's classic, but for you, why is that your number 1?
Yeah, so like growing up, I watched, like, I had seen the Star Wars original trilogy because my parents had it on VHS or Betamax or whatever. So I had seen it, but my real, like, when I really got the Star Wars bug, got hit by that, like, it was in '97 when my dad took us to see the special edition in theaters. So
nice.
seeing Empire on the big screen, that was that hit me right there, you know. So I was just like, yeah, no, I've forever been a fan since then of Empire.
Yeah, I actually saw Empire maybe like a year and a half ago or like 2 years ago. It was in theaters,
Yes,
like right after
they
COVID.
re-released it for the anniversary.
Just that one.
Yes.
And seeing that in the theater, like the hype, the energy, even now, it was like amazing. So yeah. So for me, I would say Revenge of the Sith, just because like just that movie is just so iconic, and like I just remember it like it was yesterday going to see the midnight show, because back then you really had to go to the theaters at midnight. You couldn't go like at 5 or 7 the day before. It was a straight midnight release, and I remember seeing it.
So did you line up then?
Well, when I went, I remember I was working. I was living in Daytona Beach, and I remember I got off for work at 10 or 11, and me and two of the older guys that worked there, we went straight to the theater. So it wasn't packed. So we got there like at 11, and we were there comfortable, but we saw it at midnight. And like I remember when we left, we're in the parking lot playing with fake lightsabers. We were so hyped from that last battle, like just such an iconic movie, and just the memory of that too just will always stick with me for sure.
Yeah, well, that's definitely the best of the prequel films for sure.
Oh, hands down.
And for my overall like ranking, that's like my 3rd favorite Star Wars film after Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So
nice.
It's in my top 3.
Yeah, I think most people have those in their top 3. Just the order fluctuates, but like those are like most people's top 3s for sure. Yeah. All right. So the next question is, what is your favorite Star Wars show? So out of all the shows, animated, live action, like what's your number 1 show?
That one's a little bit tougher for me because like the Mandalorian's been solid every season so far. Like the Clone Wars has been great. Like that last season 7 was just like phenomenal. Like where it crossed over with Revenge of the Sith. So like that was like
yeah, I didn't expect
so
that.
Like that's a tough one. Yeah. But I think the Mandalorian, like, it's been solidly consistent.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, yeah. And like it's only gonna get better and crazier, man. Like So for me,
Yeah, this third
I
season looks fantastic.
oh yeah. Yeah, and I have some stuff we'll get into a little bit later about the third season. That's some interesting potential cameos and stuff. So, but for me, I would say the Clone Wars right now, but like if Mando
Yeah,
continues and there's 3, 4 seasons, it's gonna be tough because literally everyone that's in Clone Wars is popping up in live action in Mando.
yeah,
So Mando would be probably the next one to take the throne. But just Clone Wars that 7th season, man, and just all the stuff with Darth Maul and Clone Wars, it's what made me be
yes,
such a big Maul fan, is just giving him so much depth and so much backstory in Clone Wars and Rebels.
yeah. Well, that's the thing with Maul. Like when I saw him in episode 1 back in theaters in '99, like knowing nothing about him, he just looks so cool. And like
Yep.
even without that
Yep.
backstory, but then they gave him that backstory, and it's like, oh man, now he's like one of my favorite characters.
Yep. So that actually segues into the next question. So, who is your favorite Star Wars character out of everyone?
Yeah, so if I had to go like overall out of everyone, I would have to go like it.
It's tough.
Yeah, I think you said it. I think you said it in your last episode here. Like mine, it switches. Like for the longest time, it was Boba Fett, and then I switched to Maul, and then Boba Fett, and then Maul. So like I kind of go back between those two. So I would say it's tied between those two if I had to. I don't think I could pick between the two. That's like
Yeah.
picking a favorite child. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. For me, it's usually Maul, but like it'll fluctuate between Maul, Boba, and Anakin too, especially like in Ahsoka. If we get a lot more Anakin, man, Anakin's gonna go right to the top again.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
definitely a tough one.
yeah. But for
Uh,
for lately though, like since we saw the Mandalorian season 2, like the Dark Troop is like my favorite new character. But
Yeah,
like I don't know about you, like what do you think of the Dark Trooper, man?
they're
Like it,
they're they're freaking awesome. I love them, and it
yeah,
was dope seeing Luke destroy them. Like he manhandled them,
yeah,
but no, like I love it. I just got a bunch of those Black Series, and like this thing
yes,
is amazing. The figure is
yeah,
amazing, but no, yeah, the character is too. Hopefully, we get more of it in the next season, and it wasn't kind of like just for there and it's done, because that'd be a huge waste.
yeah,
So we'll see.
yeah. Fingers
But
crossed.
oh yeah, for sure. So I got some juicy articles that have to do with a few of the shows coming out. One of them that actually just one of these articles dropped yesterday, and I was like, oh, so we'll get into that. But the first one, and I'm going to share the screen here, is they allegedly have cast the actress that's going to play Hera Syndulla. So she's
Yeah,
confirmed in Ahsoka. The little teaser that we saw in Celebration, we saw her, but we just saw her from the back. She was like walking into the cockpit, and she had like her brown
yeah,
leather flight jacket, the Leku. So we knew like it's Hera clearly. So the actress that they got is Mary Elizabeth Winstead. So have you seen her before?
I can't like. She looks familiar. I've heard the name
Yeah.
before. I can't think of what she's been in, but isn't she dating like Ewan McGregor? Or she's like
Yep. So
engaged
she
to him or
just
something.
they just got married last year. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
Kenobi's wife. So now it's canon. Hera and Kenobi are a thing.
yeah,
But yeah, so
yeah. No,
I have her. Yeah, I have her IMDb here. So she was in a bunch of movies. She was in that Birds of Prey movie, Gemini Man, that Scott Pilgrim movie. So she's in a few things. But
yeah.
what do you think? What do you think about her as Hera?
I'm good with it. I think that's a good choice.
Yeah,
Like now
I
that you mentioned some of the movies, like Birds of Prey, she was good in.
yeah,
You
yeah.
said what Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah,
I
she was in one of the Scott
think
Pilgrim
she
movies.
was. Yeah,
I think she had the
yeah.
purple
So
hair
like
in there.
yeah, so, like she's a good actress. I think she could pull it off.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be fine. Like for me, I really don't care because they're gonna be in makeup. They're gonna be all green. I just hope that she watched
Yeah,
Rebels. That way she knows the character. And I hope at some point she kind of has like that Jamaican accent sometimes. Cause you know how Hera, when she's like around her family, her accent kind of comes out and she doesn't talk like she normally does.
yeah, yeah. No,
So
exactly. I agree. Like as long as she did the research, as long as she knows the character enough to do her justice, right?
yeah, exactly. So that was one of the articles. So the next one I got is the Mando season 3. So the big thing is there might be a cameo from Mon Mothma. They'll probably age her up because you know this is later than Andor and the prequels and stuff. But supposedly
Yeah,
she might make a cameo in Mando season 3.
I like that idea. Like, cause I loved Mon Mothma in Rogue One and like in Andor, she was like
Yeah,
absolute perfection in Andor. So I'd like to see that. That'd be
and
a great cameo, I think.
no, for sure. Maybe we'll finally get a Funko of her too, because I know on your Andor stream that was one of the names that came up a lot was Mon Mothma wanting a pop of her.
Yeah, yeah.
So
If they
now
do a cameo, I hope they do like a they can age her and kind of make her look like the other actress though a little bit.
Yeah, I bet you they will. I think
Yeah,
that the reason she might be in this is because I don't know if you remember in Rebels, you saw all the Rebels, right?
yeah,
So she was in Rebels on one of those episodes. Remember, she was like doing, she was I forgot what she did, but she was like on a broadcast, and it had something to do with Thrawn and like messing with Thrawn or something, or with the rebellion. So it could be something like
yeah,
connects to Rebels, and it could be something Thrawn related, since the whole Mandoverse seems to be heading towards potentially Thrawn and Ahsoka and all that stuff. So I think that's why she might make a cameo in there.
yeah. No, I think that'd be pretty awesome if they could do that.
Yeah, no, for sure. So that's the Mando one. Is this next one? Oh, so this is a juicy one. I kind of like this one a lot. So, for the Ahsoka show, there's rumors of a new Jedi Master. So it's not like someone we've seen before. So
Yeah,
it's this guy. His name is Ray Stevenson. So he's in a lot of movies. He's always like the foreign bad guy, rich guy. He's in a lot of different like
yeah.
movies and shows. So I guess the his code name is Babylon. I don't know if that'll be his name in the show, but supposedly he is a Jedi that survived Order 66. He escaped and he went to like the New Beyond or the Great Beyond, whatever they're calling the new area in the Ahsoka show and the Skeleton Crew. And he went to this new area to hide. And supposedly a bunch of Night Sisters corrupt him and turn him dark. And then
Oh,
and then Thrawn finds him and he works for Thrawn. So he's a Jedi that turns dark. So what do you think about that?
that's it. That's interesting. I mean, I don't hate that idea. It's just
Yeah.
like, if anyone can pull something like this off, it's Filoni, right? Like,
No, of course, yeah. So
yeah,
the the flip side to that
it is
is
it
he
is
has a
interesting.
yeah, just to see like especially if they show flashbacks of him escaping and then show live
Yeah,
action Night Sisters turning him to the dark, which that'll be we've never
yeah.
seen live action Night Sisters. But the cool thing
Oh man,
is he has
the
yeah, he has a
the Ahsoka series is going to be like the best series of
oh yeah.
2023, hands down. I think.
We're not ready for it. We're not ready for it.
No,
So
no.
he has a Padawan, and it's played by the actress Ivana Sakno, which is this girl. So supposedly she's his Padawan that he trains her, and she's a Night Sister. So that's basically like
Oh,
having a live action Asajj, but it's going to be her as a Night Sister training with him, and Thrawn controlling both of them is what the rumor is.
yeah. I mean that could go like so many ways. Like there's so many ways they can connect that to the
Yeah.
Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff. Like you could even make her like a relative of Asajj or something, right? Because Asajj is dead in
Yeah,
canon, I believe.
I
Like
think
you
so.
could have
Yeah,
her like a relative, like a sister or like a cousin or something like that. And
yeah.
like, oh
So
man,
yeah, that could be crazy, especially if you see flashbacks like with Asajj, and like Dave would be the one to do it. Like he had Asajj everywhere in Clone
yeah,
Wars. So imagine seeing a flashback with like her training with Asajj and Mother Talzin, and the possibilities are
yeah,
endless. So that's
yeah,
gonna be really great to see him and her, and if Thrawn has them under control to try to like find Ahsoka or find Ezra or whatever, that's gonna be a
yeah.
crazy show, man. Super
It
crazy.
sounds like it's gonna be like so many lightsaber battles and
A
clashing and
lot.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. And I'm all for it.
like, and could you
Yeah.
imagine if like Luke shows up?
Oh, yeah. He could. I mean, why not? They've been using them. Like, why not? So,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, that now that you mention it, I mean, that could happen because say if both of them are there fighting Ahsoka, I could see it being like a 2-on-2, like a crazy battle.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh man,
yeah. So yeah, I cannot wait for this show. And like I feel like every day there's like a new thing leaking about this might happen, this is gonna happen. Like it's just crazy, man. Waking up every day to something
yeah.
new.
Oh
So
man,
this,
yeah. No,
this
like I see these rumors and I'm like, oh yeah, just like I don't mind these spoilers. I'm just like, yeah, spoil me.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Cause like just so we could kind of like mentally prepare, because like when it comes out, man, it's gonna break the internet every episode. I think Dave is gonna try to have every
Yeah,
episode be like a fire, no filler. Like you're gonna be shook every episode, kind of thing.
yeah. And you know, like even though they're teasing this stuff, like this is just to get people interested in the show. Like there's gonna
Yeah.
be something that they're gonna be keeping to themselves, like
Oh yeah, for
hidden from
sure.
everyone, and it's gonna be like way bigger than this.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. So this one popped up yesterday, and I saw it, and I'm like, man, what are these guys planning? So, um, where is it at? So apparently, John and Dave are in the early stages of developing another spin-off show connected to the Mandoverse. So we got Mando season 1 and 2, and then Book of Boba, which is Mando 2.5. Then we're getting Mando season 3. Ahsoka's going to be connected. Skeleton Crew supposedly is connected because Ahsoka's in Skeleton Crew. And then
Yeah,
they were saying what happens in Skeleton Crew should connect to Mando season 4. And then now this, I would assume, would be after. And the project is codenamed Ghost Track 17. So I have no idea what that means or what this could
oh,
be. But like from knowing it's from John and Dave and it's connected to the Mandoverse, what do you think this could be?
I mean, going off the codename Ghost track, like, could it be something Rebels related? Like after
Yeah,
the Ahsoka show?
that's what I kind of thought too. And another rumor that I
Yeah,
don't have the article, but in the Ahsoka show, supposedly Thrawn has an army of undead something. I forgot what it was, but I read something that he has like an army of like zombies or like something crazy, which kind of like makes me
yeah,
think towards ghosts. But maybe it's like the big finale that the Mandoverse is leading up to, like a huge fight against Thrawn, like heir to the
yeah,
Empire kind of deal. So I don't know. That's kind of exciting that whatever project it is, they feel it's so big they have to do it as a separate show and not include it in the 3 or 4 shows that they have already.
yeah. No, I like all this connectivity between all these shows and stuff. Like, I'm still hoping they're gonna do Rangers of the Republic there. Like
Oh
that show sounded
yeah,
awesome when they announced that.
yeah. Well,
Like,
Cara Dune, and then it was supposed to be who I forgot who else was supposed to be in it, but then yeah, I would have loved to see that too. It would have been cool.
yeah, yeah, because what like they were supposed to have like what Cara Dune and Migs Mayfield and stuff, and
Yeah, yeah. And then I remember at one point I heard rumors that they might have Hera in that show too, and like some other people.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened to it, man.
Yeah,
So
I know. Like I'm still holding out hope for that. Like all this connectivity, like
that's
just
perfect.
love it, man.
Yeah, no, it's great. So hopefully we get more info on this, but I mean it's probably not for like a couple years out. So
Yeah, for sure. But it gives us something to kind of think about. You know,
speculate, yeah. Think
yeah,
about
speculate
speculate.
and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next up, did you watch Bad Batch yesterday?
Yes, yes.
So would you
I came home late after work and I watched
mhm.
those first two episodes. Yeah,
What'd you think of the two
two
episodes?
thumbs up.
Yep.
Two thumbs up. Yeah, yeah. And like it's a cartoon, but there's like it's getting dark in some spots, like where um
Yeah.
Rampart there, he shot that clone trooper, right?
Yeah, that part
And
was
like
dark. I didn't expect
it's
that.
implied, it's it's all implied, right? Like you see
Yeah.
the trooper fall off the cliff, but like it doesn't show anything violent, but it's still like it's still dark.
No, it is because he said, "Oh, you don't want to lie? Then I'll falsify the reports." And then he shot him in the back,
Yeah,
and then he felt like that. Yeah, and it's crazy because I kind of like that clone. What was his name? Wilco,
yeah,
right? What's
something
his
like
name?
that.
Because he seemed like he would be kind of
Yeah,
feisty and he would give them trouble. And I was like, "Oh man, he's gonna really mess with the Bad Batch all season." And then he gets shot off the cliff right away. But no, yeah, I
yeah,
enjoyed it. I think last year though, the first episode came out way harder and stronger than this one with like all the Order 66
yeah,
stuff. But
yeah,
this one it was cool. I wanted more from Dooku's castle. Like when they mentioned that and they kept saying Dooku's castle, we're going to Dooku's this, Dooku's that. I was like, oh, we're gonna see maybe some holocrons or maybe some lightsabers or something like crazy, like a crazy Easter egg. But we really didn't get to see a whole lot.
yeah.
They just name dropped them a bunch, which was unfortunate. So
I mean, there's still more episodes to come, so maybe in the next episode, like how awesome
yeah,
would that be?
yeah, I know.
But that one
There's a lot
clone though,
more, huh?
yeah, that one clone though, is he the same clone we saw in the trailer that everyone was like, oh, it's the because he looked like Cody, right? Same
Oh
haircut and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, but no, Cody's Cody. Like,
Is it the
nah, that
same?
guy was Wilco. Yeah,
Is it the same
there's a
character? Or?
who Wilco?
Yeah, like what was that the one we saw in the trailer, or was it actually Cody we saw in the trailer?
No, the trailer was actually Cody because Crosshair called. He
Yeah.
said,
Okay.
"Hey, Commander Cody." Like he name dropped him. He just has new armor.
Yeah.
It's not the orange. It's the gray, so it kind of throws you off. But no,
Yeah.
I think I heard Commander Cody has like a full episode where he has like his own little arc. But I think he's just in one episode, which sucks. I would have liked a lot of Cody, but we're for sure gonna get at least one
Yeah.
episode with him. So one thing I'm hoping we get is like Maul cameo, of course, because like he's running around, man. Like, and then
Yeah.
possibly Ahsoka too, because I would love to see Ahsoka coming back to the rebellion and her taking on that codename Fulcrum. Because when we see her next in Rebels, she already has that name and she's already working with them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would love to see Maul show up. Maybe not like in too many episodes. Maybe like one episode or something of Maul
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Ahsoka.
something just to see like his journey because last we saw Maul was in Clone Wars season 7. He escaped in the ship, and
Yeah.
then the next time we see him, he's the old man hiding in that cave with the Sith temple, like with Ezra. So like, what happened in
Yeah.
between? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's so much stuff they can do with this show. Like, I really like
Oh
how
yeah.
the Omega, like she seems pretty like a lot better in this season so far. Like she
Yeah.
seems like she's learning. She could be force sensitive. I'm thinking.
I don't know. That's what a lot of people were saying in the first season. Like, what's so special about her? And I think they said in this season we should find out that there is something special about her. I don't know if she's force sensitive. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. But I guess we'll have to
Yeah,
just see. But there's something about her, and hopefully we see it in the season. And like, it would be crazy if like she popped up older live action in like Mando season 4, or like Skeleton Crew, like they run into her somewhere and it's like Omega, like but older. So I mean, I
yeah.
guess we'll see.
I mean, I would like to see her show up in like Book of Boba season 2.
Oh yeah. So they actually, I saw there was some report about that where they were asking, "Hey, is Boba Fett gonna be in Bad Batch season 2, and are they gonna meet?" And I think they kind of said no, that they're not meeting in this season, but I think they have an idea for it in the future. So I mean, they gotta
Yeah,
meet, man. Like that's Alpha and
yeah. At
Omega,
some
brother
point,
and
right?
sister. Yeah. So I guess we'll see. But
Yeah,
if that's the case, yeah, Book of
and then
Boba, if
like
they did do
yeah.
If they did do a season 2, that would be like perfect. What were you about to say?
Oh, I was gonna say like there's so many characters that they could bring back this season, like because we saw Cad Bane and Fennec Shand last season. Like,
Oh, yeah,
are we gonna see them this season?
that's true. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't know. And I hope we get a decent amount of Emperor too, and like a bunch of like scenes with him in the Senate and stuff like that. I
Yeah,
heard, yeah, that's what I want. Like a lot of Senate scenes, because that's what I wanted in Andor, was to see like some more Senate scenes, but we got like one, and it was like so quick. So
yeah.
I get.
That disappointed me with Andor. That was like the one thing that disappointed me. Like I was hoping for like one scene with Palpatine in the Senate, but
Yes,
we didn't get it.
how they kept teasing that dinner, how it seemed like she was gonna have a big dinner,
Yeah,
and Emperor could be there, or his side man. I forgot his name, but
Sly
that blue
Moore.
guy.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, they talked about that. Like, come on, missed opportunity. I mean, unless it's in season 2, but like,
yeah,
come on, come on. Ah,
yeah.
all right. So next we could talk the boy Maul.
The boy
Ah,
Maul. Oh,
So I know you kind of hit on it earlier why he was your favorite, but like for me, I remember the trailer for Phantom Menace dropped in '98, like a year before it came out in '99,
yeah,
and I remember seeing him in the trailer, and just like how you said, he just looks so cool. Like, who is this dude? And then when he ignited both lightsabers one at a time, I remember I was like, they can do that. Like, I never saw a dual blade saber till then, and that just blew my mind as a
yeah,
kid. And then seeing him in the movie, like him fighting Qui-Gon in the desert, was so badass. And then the Duel of the Fates with the music and that fight. But then he got chopped in half, and I was like, what? That's it? So disappointed. But
yeah,
then later on is when I kind of learned more about Maul. When I watched Solo, when he was the cameo at the end, I was like, this dude's dead. How is he here? Because I hadn't watched Clone Wars yet. So I like looked it up after, and I saw that Filoni brought him back. So then I binged and watched all the Clone Wars and then Rebels, and that's what kind of like brought me to having like Maul as like one of my favorites, man.
yeah. See, like I was similar too. Like I didn't watch the Clone Wars until after I saw Solo.
Yeah.
So I was the same way. But like I heard people talk about him being alive, so like I knew he wasn't dead. So it was
Yeah.
a huge shock to me when I saw Solo. But after seeing Solo, I was like, yeah, no, I should watch Clone Wars. I should watch Rebels just to see all the backstory on this guy too, right? So
Yeah. So I have a special unboxing I'm gonna do on here live right now, and it has
oh,
to do
nice.
with the boy. So I got this package last week, and I've been dying to open it, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna save it for the stream because you're part of the reason I pulled the trigger on this. So
Yeah,
we're gonna open this up and see what it is. And yeah, I bought this after I watched one of your videos the week that you did all Rebels every day. So you probably can have an idea of what this is.
I have an idea, man.
And it is the Rebels Darth Maul. Yes, I pulled the trigger. I was stalking a few different auctions, and I got this one at a pretty good deal, and I just needed it, man. Like when I saw you open yours
does that
up.
complete your Rebel set?
Yeah, that's the last one. So now, it's clean too. So now I have the entire Rebels set.
Nice.
Complete. So, yes.
So how many Maul pops do you have? Do you have them all?
I think I have them all except the holographic Maul. That's like $5,000 because it's $5,000. But I think I have every single one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have all of them except for now. I have this one, the Funko Freddy as Maul, but it's the non glow in the dark one. So I got this one because it's like half the price of the other one. So I don't have the glow one, even though it looks the same. But I got this one. So technically, if I would need the glow one of this and the holographic one, and I would have every Maul pop, I believe. What about you?
So
you got a bunch of them?
Yeah. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 5. 7 of them?
7. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't even see them all, but I think I got like 9 or 10 different malls. Another one of my favorite malls, I got this one in Chicago, is the Celebration one.
Yeah.
From the Phantom Menace. This one,
I have that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was shared with Walgreens here in the States, but I love this one just because they went Phantom Menace for a change. So I love.
And that was the same year they released that Watto.
Yeah, I got the Watto too because it was that Celebration too. Yeah, Watto was great too. Like all those Phantom Menace ones were so great, but
yeah, because I've only got what there's 2 from the Clone Wars there.
Yeah, there's like the common one and the
Rebels.
one where he has both the sabers, and then the one from Rebels. Yeah, there's the all gold Walmart one. And
see, I didn't get the gold ones. I'm not a big fan of the gold ones and like the chrome colored ones. So
so there was
that's
that
probably
one.
where the difference is.
Yeah. So what kind of cool Maul stuff you have to flex on me right now? I saw you grabbing some stuff earlier.
Man. Yeah, I was grabbing a few things. So this one, I think it's a Funko product too. Yeah, it is Funko. So that's a Funko product too. It's just I don't know what they're called, but like it's a Funko product. It says Funko at the bottom too. Like I don't know if you can read it, but they come in like a little round, cylindrical, packaging.
Oh, I've never seen that before. That's cool.
Yeah, so I got that. I got a 12-inch Darth Maul, which I think you showed on your channel, the 12-inch from the Phantom Menace back in '99. I think you showed that one.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. There's like a couple different ones. Yeah.
I've had this guy for a while. I've never unboxed him yet, so I want to unbox him.
What is that?
They're Mighty Bugs.
Oh, how old is that? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, these are when is this from? Let me see.
I might have to look that up.
Yeah. I know, I'm gonna get you spending your money. Yeah, I don't see a date on here anywhere. But they're old. So like this is the first version. They have the You know the ones that have you tap the head and the face changes?
It spins around. Yeah.
Yeah, those are like the second version. These are like the first versions of them, but they're like twice the
Oh,
size. Yeah,
that looks cool. Yeah.
yeah, it is cool. Yeah. And then of course you got to have the Darth Maul mug.
Oh, that's sweet. I haven't seen that
Yeah,
before.
yeah. A lot of this stuff, like this one, I picked up back when it came out in '99, like back when they
Oh,
released all that Maul
wow.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That's crazy.
yeah. So that applause one I have, that I guess cookie jar or whatever,
The
the one
cookie,
with the head
yeah.
that pops off. So I got that
That,
one.
that
This
thing is
one's also
awesome.
applause. This is like a coin bank.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So this is a coin bank, right?
That's dope.
Yeah. No, if I see anything mall at a good price, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I gotta get that.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm
And
the
this
same
guy,
way. What is that?
it's a coin bank too.
Wow. So once we're done with this, I'm searching on eBay for Darth Maul banks, and like that's
Yeah,
sick, man. That looks dope.
yeah. No, there's one I've been watching. I saw on Amazon. It's him with the shirt off, and he's holding the two blades.
The
He's
the
got the two
bust, the
blades. So
half
it's a
bust.
coin. No, it's a coin. Oh, I've seen that too, but there's a coin
Yeah.
bank. Yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah. And then there's the remember the Star Wars Unleashed figures?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want to get that one too. Like I've been trying to find one of those too at a good price.
Nice, nice. I recently got this Kenner one, the Jumbo Mall. I thought the card back was just so beautiful.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah. I
massive,
saw
but
you
like,
showed that on the channel. You showed that on your channel, didn't you? Yeah,
yeah, I did a video, but just the
yeah,
card, it's just so menacing. The figure is cool. It's like the old school, like Kenner style.
yeah,
Not a whole lot of detail articulation, but just that card back is just gorgeous.
yeah.
So
I mean, I would probably see like stuff like that. Like I would probably get two of.
yeah.
Yeah, because like I'd want one open or try and find an open one at a decent price. Oh
Well, the
man, what
cool
else
thing
do I
with those,
got?
they're resealable, so I could take them out,
Yeah,
pose them, and then put them back in. Yeah. So
yeah. That's a nice thing about those. You know, I got like a little Hot Wheels Darth Maul on the Sith speeder. That's pretty cool too.
nice, nice.
Yeah. And if I had to search for stuff, like I got like magnets from Pizza Hut when the Phantom Menace came out, and they
Oh,
had like a set of
yeah.
four, and they had like Maul, Jar Jar, I think it was the Queen, and I can't remember who the fourth one was, but there were four different ones.
Yeah. So, do you think we'll see more Darth Maul in the future in any future projects, live action or animated?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, I really hope so, but I do think so.
I hope so, man. Like, uh it's like such a waste of an iconic character. Like, they could do so much more. And like every time in your videos when you're wearing like that Make Solo 2 shirt, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
because that means we'll get to see Maul train Kira and see like crazy stuff there. Um,
yeah,
and then and then for the longest, wasn't there supposed to be a live action Lando show which was
yeah.
supposed to
And they
potentially
didn't
be
cancel that, did they?
I didn't see them cancel it, but they haven't talked about it in years. Because if they did
Yeah,
that, we could see Kira running around with Maul there too. So
yeah. I
I
mean,
don't
even
know,
if they did
man.
a Darth Maul series or like a Solo 2 as a series, so then you can see Darth Maul in the Crime Syndicate or something,
Or
you
I would
know,
take it,
running around and
or at the very least, like a Tales of the Sith, like Tales of the Jedi, but just showing Maul
yeah,
being recruited by Palpatine, being trained, or him with Savage. Like, oh, there's so much they could do. I
yeah,
pray I pray when I go to Celebration this year that I randomly walk into run into Dave Filoni somewhere where I could ask him a question. Because I swear to you, if I see him like somewhere in London during celebration, I'm gonna ask him, be like, Dave, you can tell me, are you gonna bring Maul back at all? Like, come on, and just to kind of see his reaction, because like, man, we need him back, man.
Yeah, like run into Dave Filoni in the men's room by accident and be like, oh wow, okay.
It's possible.
I know it's a bit awkward, Dave, but are you bringing Maul back?
Oh man. When I got out of one of the panels, I forgot which one it was, but like everyone was kind of leaving, and Sam Witwer was literally just standing out there talking to someone. So I could have went up to him and talked to him, got a picture. Now I think I got a picture with him earlier in the day, so I didn't want to like bother him. But like, if I see him again in a situation like that, I'm like, bro, have they talked to you about anything yet? Like, come on, let me know, because like we need you back, Sam. So yeah, in that moment, me seeing him in the random hallway, I could have asked him, but I wasn't thinking it back then. I think I was just like, oh shoot, there's Darth Maul hanging out talking to somebody.
Yeah.
So
you need to invite Sam Witwer on your show.
Oh, I wish, man. I got to get connections like that. I know Star Wars Theory, he had a show The Rule of Two with this guy Mark, and they had Sam Witwer on. So they had him on.
I remember that episode.
Yeah. So I mean, shoot, if I see him in London, I'll be like, bro, if you're ever bored, I got a podcast if you want to come on. That would be like crazy. So I guess we'll see, but yeah, that would be awesome. Freaking Darth Maul. Yeah.
I mean, Darth Maul could show up in like so many stuff that they're doing right now. Like so much stuff.
He could. But I mean, there is a chance Bad Batch, like 16 episodes.
Yeah, Bad Batch. Yeah.
What I want to see the most is, why is Maul so scared of Vader? Because I don't know if you remember in that episode of Rebels when Maul's there and they're all fighting, and then Vader comes. He sees that as Vader, and he's terrified, and he leaves so quick. Like, I want to see what made Maul so terrified of Vader. Like, we never got that at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what happens between season 7 of Clone Wars, where he's like, yeah, no, we gotta stop Anakin Skywalker, Palpatine's new apprentice. We gotta stop this guy. And then now in Rebels, he's like, oh yeah, no, he's afraid of him. Like, what happens, right? Like,
that'd be so epic. So I guess we'll see. I think some of it might have been, I think like a couple years ago, didn't like Ray Park have some drama on social media with like some stuff? And I think that kind of maybe put like Disney maybe pushed that away a little bit potentially. But I mean, come on. It's been a couple years. Everybody forgot. Bring the boy back.
Bring him back. Yeah. I mean, you got Ray Park, you got Sam Witwer for the voice. Like,
perfect combination.
Well, I don't think they're doing anything.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything that I know of.
So, all right. So next up, I got a couple, not a whole lot, but a couple items that were kind of like recently announced that might be coming soon. So the first one is this Hot Toys Mace Windu from Attack of the Clones. Have you seen this yet?
I haven't seen this, no. But it looks amazing.
Yeah. So I think last week they like showed it, announced it, and I was like, wow. Like the posability is crazy. It's super dope, but they're just so expensive, the Hot Toys, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
And like,
I mean, I don't collect Hot Toys yet because of the price and the lack of space. But like, yeah, some of them look crazy. Like the Dark Trooper one, that's one that I would probably buy first.
Yeah,
the Dark Trooper one. But yeah, no, some of them look so cool.
Yeah, and like a lot of times you can't just buy it by itself. Like this, if I got this mace, I would have to buy the Jango Fett one because they just dropped the Jango Fett one just to have a crazy pose with him with the lightsaber up and Jango with both blasters drawn. Like, yeah, it would be a really cool display, but a pricey one at that.
Yeah, it would be.
So that's one of the hot toys they showed for the Attack of the Clones anniversary, which they're late to that. But the next one is the super battle droids they're doing in Hot Toys.
Those look cool.
Yeah,
Like I think
those.
I saw this picture before. Yeah, these look cool. See, that's one thing.
Yeah,
Like all these companies, these toy companies, they do droids very very well. Like Black Series, Funko,
yes, yeah.
Hot Toys. They 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 do droids very very well.
No, for sure. So no, these are dope, but it's like again, like the price, like you can't just buy one. You're not gonna have one battle
Yeah,
droid on display. You need like at least two or three. So like maybe if there's like a crazy sale down the road, maybe it might be worth it. And even the other battle droids behind it, the Roger Roger ones, the same
yeah,
thing. Like you can't just get one of those. You need like five. It's crazy,
yeah.
man.
I think that
So
was a missed opportunity because like last year was the 20th anniversary
yeah,
for
nothing came out.
Attack of the Clones. Nothing.
Nothing.
No battle droids for Black Series like that. They could have done that. That would have been
Funko, like, come on,
amazing.
Funko. They never did
Yeah.
battle droids ever as a Funko Pop, right? Ever, right?
No, but even as a Black Series, like at least they'd be cheaper. You could buy like two or three of these guys
Yeah, yeah,
and not
exactly.
hurt your wallet too much, right?
So, I mean, huge missed opportunity with the 20th. I'm just hoping in 2025 they're ahead of the game because Revenge of the Sith can be a crazy moneymaker for every one
Yeah.
of these guys if they have stuff out for it and in time.
Yeah.
So, like, I think all these are like 2024. Like, really? Like, that's next year, which is
Yeah.
wild. So, hoping for Revenge of the Sith that they just go crazy.
I hope so. I will be very disappointed if they're not.
Oh, me too. Super disappointing. So this is the last coming soon that I got. It's the Mando on the speeder bike with Grogu. What do you think about this bad boy?
Yeah. I want to get that one. I
Yeah.
saw that and I was like, wow. Yeah. No, the like it's good that they're still pumping these ones out for the Mandalorian
Yeah.
series, but like they're missing these other ones too, like
No, yeah, they're
the
missing
Book of
a
Boba Fett.
bunch. Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
I was excited when I saw this, and I think Andrea brought it up to me that maybe since they're doing this, they have the mold, they could put other people on it. Cause like in the show, the Scout Trooper was on it with Grogu, IG-11 was on it.
Yeah.
And then you could just put pretty much anybody on it and just repaint it. Like they could do a lot with this. So hopefully we get
Yeah.
more just to have like a whole little scene going, you know?
Yeah. Well, this is why they should have kept the smuggler's bounty going. Like that would have been perfect for that. Have like
Yeah.
IG-11 with Grogu as a smuggler's bounty exclusive, or like you said, the Scout Trooper and Grogu.
Yeah, man.
Funko,
So
Funko, bring back the smuggler's bounty.
yeah, I was gonna make a video about that, and I haven't done it yet. But I actually started pulling a bunch of the smugglers pops. Like I have a stack here of smugglers pops for the video. Like so, like
The Boba,
Sebulba.
yeah,
We got
yeah.
Sebulba. That was freaking
We
awesome.
got the Minoc Hunt Chewie.
We got
Yeah,
Dooku
Dooku.
from
See, I don't have
Smuggler's
Dooku
Bounty.
yet. Yeah, I need to get Dooku.
We got Ayala Sakura.
Yeah,
It's just there's so much. We got the naked C3PO.
yeah. There were
There's
so many good
so
ones.
much. And like I forgot they did a bunch of like vehicles and like rides. Like we got I forgot about this, the Han on the Tauntaun, Smuggler's
Yeah.
Bounty. And then this one, which I completely forgot about till I was doing research on it, the Luke with the land speeder.
The land speeder, yeah. So there were so many.
Yeah,
Even like
and there was more.
the speeder bikes too. Like
Scout Trooper on the speeder bike, Poe on the
yeah, the
X-wing.
Ewok,
Yeah,
Ewok on the
yeah.
speeder bike. The what was it? Was it Luke on speeder bike was the exclusive, and Leia was a common?
So that release as like a regular release, I think Luke was the Comet and Leia was the Chase. Because those
Oh,
were
okay, maybe
everywhere.
Leia's a
Yeah,
chase. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's what it was. But yeah,
But
no,
yes,
the Ewok and the Scout
smugglers.
Trooper on the speeder bike were Smuggler's Bounty. So
Yeah,
so
exactly.
many good ones.
I wish they would bring those back, man.
Yeah, did you get the Minoc hunt, Chewie, or no?
That's the one where he has the mask on, right?
Yeah, you got that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
one's such a great one too.
Yeah. It is. It's so different. Oh, and then yeah, the smugglers also was the boy Captain Rex.
Yeah, and then
And that's
your newest purchase there, Darth Maul.
yeah, and then the mall, which that's the one box one of the boxes I didn't get. So yeah. Yeah, they had a lot of classic ones in there. They should definitely bring that back. That way they could do just nothing but prequel stuff. Prequel and OG
Yeah.
trilogy, like because they would
Oh
do
man.
like the most random characters and stuff like the Clatoonian Raider. Like
Yeah,
such a random
and then the
character, but like
Lando Skiff Guard.
yeah, yeah. I forgot about all of these till I saw your one video, and I'm like, man, they did have a bunch, and I just started digging them all up. So, yeah, that's a video I'll probably be working on soon. But they just had such good stuff, man, such good stuff. It's a shame.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well,
that's pretty
we can
much.
hope and dream.
Oh no, for sure, yeah. So that's pretty much everything that I got. So, what do you have coming up next for your channel that we could look forward to?
Well, I mean, I got a bunch of Funko Pop reviews coming. So like all those ones
Oh,
I ordered from Aussie Collectibles that I
yeah.
mentioned in my haul video from last month. So I got those coming. I got a review dropping tomorrow for I think it was one of the items you mentioned that you like, the that Falcon lamp. So that
Oh,
one's dropping
yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice.
what else? Oh, myself and Patrick are working on something. I was hoping to get it done for tomorrow, but it might not come out tomorrow. But I'll
Oh,
just tease that Patrick and I are working on something
nice.
together.
Nice.
So
I'm sure that's gonna look dope, whatever it is.
yeah, so we'll see how that turns out. But
Not
yeah. Other than that, just my regular usual monthly haul video. Nothing huge. So
yeah. Gotcha. So I'll definitely be sure to put the link down in the description with all your information so everyone can check your channel out, subscribe, and all that good stuff. So anything else you want to talk about?
oh, I mean, like I could sit here all day and talk Star Wars, man.
Oh man. What
Yeah,
for this year, what are you most excited for? Is it the shows, the well, there's no movies, but like the games, or is it a particular show?
you know what? I'm not a big gamer, so I
Mm,
can't really say the games. Like I haven't even played the first Fallen Order yet. Like
gotcha.
I know, judge me, but no, the shows for sure. Like Ahsoka and Mando season 3, not just because of the shows. Like the shows are gonna be epic, but like
Yeah,
the every time a new show comes out, I'm thinking like, oh man, the all the Funkos that are gonna come out for this show, and
yeah,
all the Black Series, the cool Black Series figures, all the merch and stuff like that are gonna
yeah,
come out for this show. As long as they don't disappoint us, with like the book of Boba Fett, they kind of disappointed us there. Like they released 2 commons, and then we had to wait over a year till we got some more.
yeah, yeah. They barely did anything, and that Fennec pop, I see it everywhere for like $3, $5. Like it's just flooded everywhere, man.
Yeah,
Missed
well, even that
opportunity
Boba
for
Fett, I
sure.
still see on the shelves.
Oh yeah, could well because they released Boba and then they released Cobb Vanth. So to regular people, they just see nothing but Boba Fett.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's
missed opportunity for sure.
yeah, so many missed opportunities.
Yeah,
Again, with the Attack of the Clones stuff from
I
last year, like
know.
they missed out there.
Like they could have did a new Dooku. They could have did so much, man. They could have did yeah, they could have did a lot. They could have did a lot, man.
Yeah, and like not just Funko too. Like Black, like Hasbro, they didn't release any Attack of the Clones stuff last year. Really, like not dedicated to Attack of the Clones.
Nah, they re-released like some of the old vintage figures that were Attack of the Clones, but it was just the same ones that were released earlier. So, and they didn't even do a whole lot actually. It was only like one or two, I think it was. So,
Yeah,
missed
yeah,
opportunities. So,
for
we'll
sure.
see. I hope at Celebration Hasbro has like new stuff because when I went to Chicago in 2019, they had a ton of stuff, new stuff, early stuff, but in Anaheim they had nothing. They literally had nothing. They just had a display showing stuff, but you couldn't buy anything. It was pointless. So hopefully they turn it around and get it together. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and you're going there in like a few short months, man. Like I'm looking forward to the coverage.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, like it's less than 3 months, but we fly out there. So that is just gonna be such an epic time. And then like I think I have like 11 videos planned that I want to do while I'm there. And I want to try to drop a
Yeah,
video a day while I'm there. So I'm just hoping that the hotel has semi decent Wi-Fi to upload these videos. That's my only like
right.
worry. But I do all my editing on my iPad anyway, so like that's not an issue. I'll be able to do that at the hotel or even while waiting in lines and stuff. But it's just
Yeah,
uploading it. But yeah, man, I'm covering everything. I'm gonna record everything
yeah.
over
I'm
there.
looking forward to it because like I'm not going to be able to go to Celebration soon. So
Yeah.
like one day I'll make it there, but till then I'll just keep watching your videos, man.
Yes. Appreciate that. Well, thanks again for coming on the show. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on your show, Tony.
No, of course, yeah, and I'll definitely have you back again for sure. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it for this episode of Sith Talk. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.